Are you ready to manifest your worth in 2019 and beyond? If so, stay tuned because I'm going to show you 4 ways that you can co-create more peace, passion, purpose, and prosperity in your life in 2019 and beyond. Let's go! Hi, Happy New Year. My name is Dr. Harmony. I'm a twin flame expert helping twin flames around the globe face fears, find freedom, and glow forward on fire. Welcome to my weekly glow show. I'm actually adding one in today because I wanted to show up here. I was guided to show up here and ask you the question. Are you ready to manifest your worth in 2019 and beyond? I mean, let's face it, it's been a rough year, really a rough few years, right? And I'm sure you could agree with the answer to my question to that is not just yeah, but it's hell yeah. It's been rough. Well, the good news is you're not alone. And that's one reason why I'm showing up today with a message to help you co-create your 2019 and fill your life with love so that you can bring more peace, purpose, passion, and prosperity into your life. But, you know, the thing about it is we have went through all this work to do this. So the universe has really put us in a position to shed our skin. And we've not just shed our skin, we've actually now been forced to shift in our perception about life and how we show up in life and our love. Because technically we're all desiring more love. We're all desiring more fulfillment, really, I guess is the best way to put it. And in that place of like fulfillment, what that really means is, you know, like I said, we're wanting to co-create our life with more of the peace and the passion and the purpose and prosperity. But the problem is that the real question I should be asking you here is, are you worthy of receiving your rewards now? I want to just stop for a second. I want you to ask yourself, I want you to close your eyes and ask yourself, do I feel worthy to receive my rewards? And just take a second to just breathe into that space. And hopefully you have the same answer I had before, not just yeah, but hell yeah. I've done a lot of work to get here, right? I went through a lot of hell to shed my skin, and it's been very painful. And so, you know, one of the things, like, as I said, we're moving into this heart purpose life. So one of the big questions and the key things to ask yourself in this is, what does my heart desire? And what's happened is we went through the shift from our head to our heart, right? And when it comes to manifesting our worth and co-creating the peace, the passion, the purpose, and the prosperity, we need to do it from our heart now and not our head. Because what has happened in our past way of doing things, even if, like, say, for instance, me being a type A personality in progress, always, being able to come from a place ahead to set and manifest says ego can still be involved and I know how to make things happen, or I'm going to set these goals and I'm going to set myself up for failure. Because even if I want these goals and I put it out there into the universe, first of all, there's a formula to put it out there. Am I doing that right? Second of all, am I open to receiving that? And the formula to put it out right needs to come from your heart and the way you feel. And the concept and the idea of that my heart needs to reach a certain vibration, a certain frequency that's sending out to not only give love, but to receive love and to be open for that harmonic balance between the giving and the receiving. Because I can set goals and intentions all day long, but if I don't feel worthy of that receptivity of those rewards, or I'm not open to receive those, I'm still not going to be able to manifest my heart's desires into reality, even though everything is just sitting in front of me waiting for me to open up to receive it. And so as you do this shift, I want you to start thinking and setting your intention, your number one intention for your new year in 2019 and beyond, to do what raises your heart vibration that says that I am sending and receiving love or above in viewing my world from that position and not your head. And if you do that, that's going to help you then be, first of all, open to receive. But in addition to that, you know, stay tuned here because I'm going to share with you some tips in order to be able to set those manifestations, to be able to be open to receive. But, you know, the real question then also comes from, how do I own my worth, right? How do I own it? Well, first of all, you have to believe in yourself, in your abilities, and in this journey. You have to do that in order to create your net worth and what your value is within that. And so there are three things. This is not necessarily the 4 ways I'm going to show you how to manifest today, but there will be a theme of videos coming on this. So stay tuned about manifesting your worth. And there are 3 major things, major blocks that's preventing you from being able to own the worth that you have. And that is, you need to rewrite your personal lie and turn it into your ultimate truth that I am not good enough to I am more than enough. That's the number one thing you need to do to be able to, that's the big one for everyone. But the other question is, well, how the hell do I do that, right? Well, the good news is I've created a way I'm going to share with you in a minute of how you can do that. But in addition to that, we have to unlock our truth. And as we unlock our truth, it's being authentic. That's being open, raw, real, and vulnerable, and saying, I choose to show up with an open mind, an open heart, and an open spirit, so that I can then align and elevate my thoughts to match and connect and align with the divine mind of the universe. In addition to that, I have to elevate the heart frequency I'm talking about here, so that I can align with the universal heart of infinite love or above. And in addition to that, I have to elevate my spirit, because I have to connect and believe that there's an infinite source out there that's open, willing, and ready to get back to me, that there is no lack, there is no separation from me and that source, which is another personal lie. We have many personal lies, and I do have a plan to be able to help you identify and change those, that I'll share with you in a second. But, you know, in addition to that, then not only do we have to rewrite our personal lie, that we have to unlock our truth, we have to take back our power that we've given away, saying that we don't believe in this, that we don't believe in our journey, that we're not confident enough to be courageous enough to create courage that helps to build the confidence that we need to step into our truth, unlock it, be authentic, and then go express ourselves to the world and show up, and to be willing to show up, you know? Like, I'm showing up here today on New Year's Day, and I gotta tell you, I'm really showing up here. This is not a pre-recorded thing that's being set. I literally was guided to show up here today to share this message with you from a real, raw, open, authentic connection, to allow source to come through me and to you in a way that it's like, that's how this works. It's we tap in and letting it come through us. And to know that, like, you know, here's an affirmation for you. It's just coming through. And this is good because in the New Year's, this is what we want to do, set these affirmations. So, you know, everything flows to me and through me. Everything flows to me and through me. And I share this all the time. It's just coming through. It's through me and to me. Or I'm sorry, to me and through me. Don't hang on to it. When we hang on to it and we get stuck then. And I'm going to talk to you about how people get stuck and how you can get unstuck in a second too. So we want to open up. We want to share ourselves. And when we can elevate those thoughts, we can elevate the heart and we can elevate the spirit. Then we are able to elevate our net worth of the value of who we are, what our gifts are, and how we show up in this journey. Now, I feel like just sharing like a couple things about the showing up part. That's coming through me to you. Why do people not show up? What are they afraid of? Where are they not showing up? They're not showing up in who you are, as who you are, and share who you are is a block that you're creating energetically from the source energy that you think that you're separate from, that's really trying to come through you, but you're not allowing it in to come through you. The number one reason I've heard, even as a chiropractor for over 20 years, is that I'm too tired. Like, I know I want to show up. I know I want to do this work. I know I want to have passion. I know I want to have purpose, but I'm too freaking tired from all this ascension crap, right? Well, the only thing that makes you tired is being stuck. And what you focus on expands. And you continue to focus on what's not working and how you feel from a place of lower than love. That's the low frequencies that's pulling your energy down and zapping you. Zapping the life out of you. Zapping your vitality out of you. And you are not able to create from that space. And the more you put into that space, that energy, the more it's a negative vortex that will continue to suck the life out of you. So I want to make your intention. I'm going to help share with you some intentions here in a minute on how you can get unstuck. And as I said, you're more tired doing nothing and going nowhere than the energy would take to go somewhere that will feed you back energy and the harmonic balance of that. The number two reason people don't show up is because they don't know where to start. And what I want to tell you is it's not where you put an end to these things that you need to complete before you start. It's where you show up and start that's starting to make the peace and the passion and the prosperity happen in your life and the purpose within it that counts. That's what will get you out of where you are to where you want to be. It's not where you put an end to the past. It's where you start your new beginning that counts. So I'm going to give you some ways to get started today that you can set some intentions and action, because that's another thing. We can put up goals from the head. We cannot be open to receiving. But if we don't take action, you're going to still be here next year waiting to get out of the ship and the ship. So I'm really inviting you today to take some action on these 4 different ways for you to implement, manifest your word for 2019 and beyond, starting today. The number 3 thing, and the reason, I've already mentioned this, but I just want you to know, the number 3 reason why people don't show up and stay blocked is because their heart frequency is not matching the results. Meaning everything you feel is feeling bad, feeling negative, feeling down, feeling exhausted, feeling you're creating separation. I don't have that, so I feel this way because I don't have that. I don't have divine love yet. I don't have my partner yet. I don't have the money to do the things I need to do to get out of the hell I'm in. So therefore, I might as well just stay here and stew over and over, simmer on the pot and stir the crap around and around and around. And if you're ready to get off that wheel, I suggest you pause this right now and go get a pen and paper and write down these things that I'm coming here today to share with you to get forward motion going in your life so that you can own your net worth and move forward in 2019 and beyond, believing and owning your values so that you raise your heart vibration to put out a signal of love or above. And I promise you, you will co-create peace, purpose, passion, and prosperity into your life. And so in that, then, let's just start. The four things have to do with the peace, the passion, the purpose, and the prosperity. So the number one thing that I want you to do is, like, there's peace, right? So that in this we want. And so in that, to create peace, to create peace, this is the first one, we're going to go straight into them now, is that we need to create harmony inside and out. And that means balance, and that means wholeness. Okay? We have to create the harmony between our inside and balance inside with our outside to create the wholeness and the connection to that source to receive it. And how we basically create this inner balance is a combination of several things. We really have to come into balance with our thoughts of the right brain and left brain thinking, our head and our heart, our higher self and our lower self, our internal vibration, our external reality, and changing that perspective about how our thoughts and going, this is really going to kind of go back to elevating the thoughts, elevating the heart, and elevating the spirit, so we can then elevate our net worth of all of these things. That will give us peace because we will start to see our external reality matching our internal vibration, and we will become whole, and it becomes whole within the heart. And now it continues to raise and elevate the heart vibration, the frequency that's now sending out the signal that we want to manifest the desires that we have. They will match the right frequency of what you really want. I call this too, and I teach my clients, it's being able to create a heart compass. And this is the process of the heart compass. So number two in this is you need to create more passion, right? And to show up and more passionate about the things you love and to be able to connect with that. So because most people they don't experience passion because they're stuck in the wheel that I talked about, and they don't really know what it is they want that would give them passion. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to write down right now, number one, for the first one is write down 3 things that would bring peace into your life. Number 2, write down 3 things that you are passionate about that would bring you more passion within your life. And if you don't know where to start with that, then what I do want you to start with is a kind of a piggyback to that is write down 3 things that you want to do, 3 things that you want to have, and 3 things that you want to be. And once you get that, look within those things and see what jumps out that really is something that triggers, maybe prioritize each list, and then the top, one of each of those 3 things of be, do, and have, come up with the number one thing. And that is what you're passionate about, and make that your intention to align your heart's vibration with that passion, and that vibration within that passion will bring into you and match the vibration. So you're now receiving and you're becoming open to receive. The other one is purpose. I want you to write down 3 things that you could do today to serve others that would be stepping out of basically your hell into something that would serve others, like me showing up here today on New Year's Day to serve, to share with you, to know that, I look at this and this is like feeding the children to me. There are people out there that are hurting, that don't know where to go, and they're stuck. And for me, it gives me great joy to step out of that and help and serve. I have to share with you just something I did this weekend, just talking about serving. So I went to get my hair done this week from the person that my transition of the creating my new identity helped me even go into full color of a whole different color. And I have a really big heart for single moms. I've been single most of my entire life as far as with my children as a single mother. Most of my children's life I was single is the point I'm trying to say. And in that space, I know what it's like to go out and work 3 jobs and go to school to try to better my children's lives and what the sacrifices we make as a mother. And I had went last week to the salt tank, the float, the spa floats, where you get in the water and you float up in the water, and it's very relaxing. If you haven't done one, you need to go do one. It's a float. And put like 800 pounds of salt in the water, and it lifts you up and you just lay and relax. Well, anyway, I was telling her about that, and she was like, oh my gosh, that sounds so divine. She would love to do that. And of course, you know, her being a single mom, getting out on her own, having just went through a divorce, you know, like about a year or so ago, and she's rebuilding her life. So as her tip, I had credits at my salt float. As her tip, I scheduled and coordinated for her to go this week on Wednesday to get a salt float. Now, I can tell you that's serving a purpose. That's creating passion for myself. You know how these piggyback things, and it's giving someone, shining that light and sharing that passion and sowing that seed with somebody else. And if you're watching, Sarah, thank you for, there is no amount of money that could buy the gratitude, the passion, the excitement I have for her ability to go experience this that she may not have otherwise done for a while because of where she is personally. I will get more satisfaction out of that float knowing she's there experiencing bliss in her life than if I'd have went and floated myself. So if you're trying to find purpose, your only job to find purpose is to step out of your own hell, share something, share where you're at, serve others, and watch yourself become passionate and step into your own purpose. This is a new year, a new way to handle this. So 3 ways that you could serve today. Write down 3 things that you could do to serve others and watch yourself gain passion and purpose. And then the 4th one, that is the prosperity of the receptivity of receiving the passion, the purpose, and the peace back. That will make you open to gaining the prosperity, because prosperity comes in many forms. It comes in, you know, the combination of the harmony of the balance of the give and the take here, which, by the way, I want to share with you in a second some my own personal intentions of the year that could be a bonus here as kind of the 4th bonus here. Prosperity is number 4 as far as being able to bring these things in. But in doing that, here are the intentions of that prosperity that I want you to set. I'm going to share my personal ones with you that you can piggyback. And there'll be this year, I'm going to have, I've already seen and downloaded what I'm to kind of theme the year around this worth and this receptivity. And to start shifting or manifesting here is another thing that's coming through. It's when you put out, it's the intention behind what you're putting out, the vibration. If it's coming from your head, your vibration is going to be lower than coming from your heart. So make sure when you put out into the universe that you're putting it out in the form of, instead of like setting your intention and saying, I want to release my debt. Okay? I want to release my debt. All the universe says is, here's his debt. Guess what you do? You continue to create debt. But instead, I receive a monetary abundance that supplies all my needs, wants, and heart's desires. Don't put the debt in there. The universe hears debt. So it's very important what you say behind those intentions as thought, speaking words, but then aligning with the vibration of the heart that will manifest back to you in the proper formula to receive, and knowing that above thoughts, it's feelings and the signal that matches with the heart that counts here. So basically then, I just want to recap, and then I'm going to go into the intentions for the prosperity. Okay, so number one is the peace. 3 things that will bring peace into your life. Number 2 is passion. What are 3 things you're passionate about? Number 3 is what 3 ways can I show up to serve others? And number 4, you will be bringing that prosperity towards you because of the vibration that you're sending out, but you have to be open to receiving it. So to become open to receiving it, you need to set some very specific intentions that are formulated in a very intentful way that manifest it in the proper words. It's not what we say, it's how we say it that will bring it to the right vibration towards you. So, I every year come up with a word, a motto, an affirmation, and a declaration. So, my word of the year is harmony. This whole year is about relationship harmony with everything and everyone. So I invite you to do that. And I have some really cool things coming with that. So stay tuned for that, for sure. And then my motto this year is step up or step out. Me personally, I need to step up a notch, get in alignment with more of what I love from the heart or above, or in that space, what shows up in my life, because this is harmony, needs to either match that vibration to heart or above, or step out of my life. You step into it at the heart, or you step out. So make it your motto, step up or step out. The affirmation is, I am worthy to receiving peace, passion, purpose, and prosperity in 2019 and beyond. Now, I have a very specific twin flame declaration that I want to share with you. And you're definitely going to write this down. So if you didn't get this pin by now, you should pause and get the pin. And this is your action that says, are you going to really take action? Are you going to make it, bring it into form? Are you going to write this stuff down to make it come out of my internal vibration into my reality? It starts by writing it down, make it happen. So the twin flame declaration. I am worthy of my power partner. Together we pray, play, experience purposeful passion and infinite possibilities. And so it is. That's so powerful. I'm going to do it again. I am worthy of my power partner. Together we pray, play, experience purposeful passion and infinite possibilities. And so it is. So there you have it. The intentions is set as your word of the year. If you don't like mine, set your own. Your word of the year, your motto of the year, your affirmation of the year, and your declaration of the year. In addition to that, because here is the thing, here's the key. As I mentioned, the end of the day is all of this is to manifest your worth is do you feel worthy? I said this in the beginning. Do you feel worthy to receive your rewards? And most people don't. So the question is, how can I get in there and dig deeper to get to the heart of that? Well, guidance has showed me, I have put together a course, a workshop, I should say, that is going to be on February 3rd, a live workshop that is manifest your worth in 2019 and beyond, co-create more peace, passion, purpose, and prosperity in your life. So I encourage you today to take some action and get signed up and get registered. You're going to find the link below because it's going to be powerful. I've already downloaded the content for that course. And it's one of the most exciting things I've ever put together. And I'm so excited about it. And so I encourage you, because it's limited to take some action today and get registered for that February 3rd on 2000 here, and it's a Sunday, and it will be from 12 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. And there, I have all the details are going to be in the link on a page. So go there, get plugged in today, get to answering these questions for yourself so that you can find more peace, passion, purpose, and prosperity in your life. And I wish you the happiest of happiest of happiest New Year's. So may you always face your fears, find freedom, and glow forward on fire. Namaste.